following is a Rogers Sports presentation.
From the Brampton Sports Center, it's the OHL Game of the Week right here on OHL Primetime. Today's game features the Guelph Storm against the Brampton Battalion, and it's coming up right here on Rogers Television. Hi, everyone, and good afternoon. I'm Shad Dales, and welcome to Brampton. Great game we got here today. The Guelph Storm against the Brampton Battalion, the two teams in the Midwest Division. Last time the two teams met was on October 5th, with Guelph Storm winning the game 4-2, outshooting Brampton 45-22. Last year, the two teams met 6 times, Brampton winning 5 of the 6 and winning all 3 games right here at the bunker. But it is a new season, new teams. The Guelph Storm right now currently 5th in the Western Conference, 3 points behind the 4th seed Sarnia Sting. And you need to finish in the top 4 after 30 games vying to host the Memorial Cup, and they've currently played 25 games, so this is a big game for the Guelph Storm to win. The Brampton Battalion, on the other hand, they're currently last place in the Midwest Division, but have been playing very well as of late. 22 points. They won last night 6-3 against the Owen Sound Platers, only 10 points behind the first place Erie Otters, and probably the strongest division in the league. So yes, the Brampton guys are a young team playing well as of late, and they need to keep things rolling if they want to stick around come playoff time. I do know one thing's for sure, and it's the two guys calling the game. Let's throw it upstairs to them right now, Doug Anderson and Sam Kozenstein. Guys, it's all yours.
So we get set for the opening face-off, and in net tonight for the Guelph Storm, Andrew Penner, recently acquired.
Yeah, picked up from North Bay, made his first start last night, gave up 7 of the 8 goals that Guelph gave up to Plymouth. He gets his second consecutive start, should feel a little more comfortable in his second game between the pipes for Guelph.
Absolutely. Other end of the rink, Brad Topping in the net. Topping has had the bulk of the action so far this season among the two 17-year-olds.
Part of the dynamic duo that Stan Butler calls his two 17-year-old goalies. Topping played in 31 games last year, as Dougie mentioned, the lion's share of the game for the battalion so far this season. So even though he's 17 years old, Dougie, he does have a lot of OHL experience.
He did have a nice stretch run in the middle of last season when Brian Finley came over from the Barrie Colts and wasn't able to go. But I'll tell you something, this kid has been absolutely outstanding every time we've seen him on OHL Primetime.
Well, Dougie faced 30 shots last night against Owen Sound, a game in which the battalion won 6-3, stopped 27 pucks, so he gets the start once again in back-to-back games for Coach Stan Butler.
Off the opening draw, puck goes inside the Storm end. Back to pick it up is Archer.
Sign about what kind of character they have.
McSwain plays it ahead. Breaking through is Harrison to the backhand. Big save from Penner. St. Pierre at the side of the net, leaves it. That's kicked away by Branham. And wheeling away is Brown across the blue line. Fakes the shot, lets the wrist shot go right into the chest of Brad Topping. Paillet and Savage battle in the corner. Flash has the puck, plays it in for Henrik. He's got time, lets it go, rings it off the post. Can't control it. Corey Leclerc bounces it away. Loose puck, and the battalion will wheel away. 3-on-2. Bonus. He's got Harrison heading to the front of net as he comes out of the box, and it's 3-on-2 the other way now. Branham plays it for St. Pierre. Back for Brown with time. He goes shelf. It's 1-0 for the Storm.
Well, Dougie, when you go on a 3-on-2, the last person you want to hit is the trailer, because if the pass fails, what happens? You have an odd man break going the other way, and it's exactly what we saw happen on the Guelph end of the ice. The pass back to Bonus was left high and dry. That allowed Guelph to go back the other way, and Dustin Brown, when he gets a chance on an odd man rush, chances are he's not going to miss.
Brown with all the time sets it up, and he went right over the stick shoulder. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, Topping was over there, and he was in good position, but this is a goal scorer. Let's not forget, Doug. He doesn't lead the OHL in scoring without a reason. But yeah, it's the penalty kill that's really provided a lot of trouble for Guelph this season, and goaltending has been a sticking point as well.
Fashion in the box, and the battalion tied the game at 1. Just 5 seconds into the power play.
Great timing by our staff here at Rogers to get that board up and show how successful the power play has been against the Guelph Storm. No further do we mention it, the goal happens, Dougie. So fantastic play there at the point. Harrison continues to score at a rampant pace. Had 3 last night in the win over the Owen Sound attack. And here he just loads up from the point. Savage is out in front providing the screen. But he places that shot perfectly against the point, and Penner had no chance to get it.
Penner got the glove up, got a piece of it, but not enough as the howitzer from Jay Harrison ties this game at 1.
And you get a little angle as possible, and Topping did his job between the pipes.
So Ryan Bonus in the box, and we'll see the Storm power play. Tootin lets it go, he scores!
Well, as McCormick in front of the net, Tootin kept the shot nice and low, and McCormick just kind of scooped it back between the legs of Brad Topping, and it didn't take long there for Guelph to reply on the power play, but this is the league's top power play, and they show you why right there as the puck goes back to the point to Tootin. You'll see Tootin wind up, and the key on this play is for Tootin to keep the puck low. He does just that. And it's McCormick in front of the net, skating towards the front of the net, just kind of scoops it back between the legs of Brad Topping. Really no chance there as McCormick picks up the goal and puts Guelph ahead 2-1. The defensive aspects of this hockey game, they are full aware that Guelph can put the puck in the net and put it in the net at an alarming rate. So Stan Butler has really made sure that his forwards are back deep in their own zone. They're playing high in the offensive zone. They know they've got solid goaltending.
McMillan's going off. He's going to be heading off into the dressing room, so we got to see. He is very, very upset.
Yeah, he's going to require a new stick, it looks like, for the next hockey game as he's sent off to the ice. Maybe that one's aluminum, Dougie. He'll just need a new blade. But nonetheless, McMillan sent out. Didn't quite get to see what transpired on that play, but you know, anytime you can get under the skin of an opponent like that, it's usually doing pretty well.
Bonus along the boards. Tootin still has it. Feeds one to the front. Deflected. Loose puck. Huge glove save from Brad Topping.
Oh, Bonneray at the backhand. All set up. In fact, he had his hands free so he could raise them in the air so as to score the goal. But Brad Topping sticks out the big mid. A fantastic save there by the Brampton goaltender. Oh man, watch Ponneray on the backhand. He's left all alone at the front of the net, right at the side of the net, and it's Topping who comes up huge with the glove hand. You see it right here. Nice job, Brad Topping.
Italians certainly aren't playing like a team that has any bit of desperation in their play. St. Pierre feeds it out in front. Topping with a massive save as St. Pierre set up Luke Jason. And Topping slid across, stacked the pads, and robbed them blind.
That is the second absolutely goal-saving save that has been made by Topping. One late in the second period, and here St. Pierre feeds it across to Chason, and Topping recognizes, anticipates, and gets over there, stacks him up, and ends up making the save with a big mitt.
Just a quick tip pass for Brown, and that's broken up by the Battalion. Here comes Hughes, darting through the middle. As it poked away from him, Luby lets the shot go. Rebound, they tip it just wide. Henrik in front, they score! Brent Hughes from the side of the net. And you know what, Sammy, I don't think Penner even saw the second shot.
No, the puck went up in the air. It was a rebound that was left floating and fluttering, and finally Adam Henrik able to get his stick on it and get it to Hughes, and Hughes bangs it home, rewarded for his hard work in this hockey game. Watch Thompson. Here's the tip pass that's broken up at the red line. Right from there, Brampton turns this around in a hurry and takes it into the zone. It's Turcotte through the zone, leads the puck to the point. Luby with the shot on goal, and then watch the rebound fluttering in the air. Henrik gets back there, and he'll tip it out to Hughes. No look pass. Hughes gets a shot at it, puts it in, and that's a goal to tie this hockey game. Shad during the first intermission.
There's a shot from Tootin. Looks like it was deflected, and that beat Topping over the shoulder, and the Guelph Storm have gone back up by a goal.
Well, Dougie, Fedor Tootin is one of those players we've talked about all game long. Have been very impressed by the rookie's play. He picks up his 9th goal of the season, if indeed he is credited with it. But this is a guy who really has patience with the puck, knows how to handle it. We saw him get an assist on a goal earlier in this hockey game where he kept the puck nice and low. He picks up his 9th goal of the season to go along with 16 assists. This is why he is one of the leading scorers for defensemen in the OHL.
Gather it up inside his own zone. Bonus and Savage on top of him. You know, Camel Krebs lined up and absolutely drilled by Daniel Paille at the battalion blue line. Thompson. You can see the knee of Thompson being thrown out against Kurt McSwain. As Adam Henrik, now McMillan goes after Henrik. Runs over Branham. Branham goes down.
Yeah, he ran over Henrik in there, put a wicked hit on Branham, and McMillan took about, maybe half a second to throw the gloves off and attack Henrik. They were unable to get free and get anything going after that. But it looks as if Henrik will be tossed. Get another look at the hit and kind of see what started this whole thing. But watch Henrik working down low in the Guelph zone. He has Branham right after the puck. And it's a little bit of a hit from behind, and Branham goes to the ice like a ton of bricks. And watch McMillan. He'll come from the left of your screen from out of the play and jump right on Henrik. You see it right here. See Henrik puts his head up and just there's the stick of...
Well, Henrik's been given the gate as well.
So some antics being displayed by both clubs right now. McMillan will take that walk that he took in the first period after receiving the misconduct. So he makes the long walk towards the bench again, or towards the dressing room. And at this rate, Dougie, the Guelph Storm will have to purchase a few more hockey sticks for this guy.
Control the pass, and Chason bounces it back inside of the battalion end. Harrison giveaway. Loose puck in front. They score!
Well, Dougie, it was Jay Harrison. Didn't realize that he had one of the Guelph players behind him, and it was Dustin Brown and Martin St. Pierre. Martin talked about how these two get along not only well off the ice, or on the ice, but off the ice as well. And you see Harrison gets pickpocketed by Brown. He gets it over to St. Pierre, and St. Pierre buries it to salt this one away for the Guelph Storm.
You could see Jay Harrison looking that he had lots of time to make the pass through the middle, and Brown just came from behind, lifted his stick, and made a pass to Martin St. Pierre for the 4-2 lead. Paille can't control it. Paille pushing along the boards, and another melee continues. McCormick tied up in this one as well.
And you see the Guelph defensemen, Archer and Dahlman, staying back towards the blue line so as not to get involved in the play and draw a penalty.
Centering pass out in front. There's Van Loosen, he scores to make it 4-3, but there's only 5 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Van Loosen picks up the goal. I believe it was Harrison and McSwain back there doing the dirty work, pressing forward to try and score a quick one, but with just 5 seconds left, it's going to be awfully tough for Brampton to tie this hockey game. But watch McClement go down low into the zone. He gets a stick on it, sends it out in front. McSwain there as well. And it's McSwain getting it out to Van Loosen for the goal. And for Aaron Van Loosen, adding to his point total, picking up his 4th goal of the season. Remember, he was hurt at the start of the year, so he missed a lot of hockey games. He's played 10 less than anyone else on this club, so just his 4th goal. But Dougie, you gotta like the way Kurt McSwain has played in this hockey game. He's seen a ton of ice. He's been there for all the important face-offs, and finally he's rewarded with an assist for all the hard work he's put in here.
Yeah, what a second effort too by Jay McClement, holding off Kevin Dahlman all the way around and finally getting the puck back to McSwain, and gives it to Aaron Van Loosen for his 4th goal of the campaign.
McClement has that ability to be so strong with the puck, to be able to work the puck with one hand and fend off any attackers at the same time. He's really come into his own.
5 seconds left. Battalion, of course, have pulled their goalie. Tootin back inside his own zone, trying to feed it out in front. Harrison gets it out, and Branham's there to break it off. Paille and Hughes come together as the final ticks go off the clock.
Hughes and Paille. Hughes was the extra man on the face-off, and he was situated on the near boards here, Dougie, and Paille went over to pick him up, and Paille's been involved in some of the activity after the whistles in this hockey game. He gets involved again, gets under Hughes' skin, but nothing further develops as both teams will clear the ice in a 4-3 win for the Guelph Storm.
Yeah, Guelph really deserving this victory. They played 60 minutes of hockey from the start of this hockey game right through to the final 5 seconds when they gave up the third goal, but they really played well, and Andrew Penner came out with a big victory after giving up 7 goals in his debut in the Guelph Storm uniform. Comes up with a 4-3 victory. So after this hockey game, it's now over and done with. Battalion drop a 4-3 decision. We're going to take a break here at OHL Primetime. Coming back with more from the Brampton Center. Stay with us on Rogers Sports.